Guys, good evening to all of you. Hope everyone is fine. Guys, am I audible to all of you? You can ping me in the chat box. Yes or no? Guys, am I audible? Yes or no? Okay, great. I'm audible to all of you. Just we can wait for few seconds, few minutes. Let me admit everyone, then we'll start the session. Okay. So from today onward, we'll start like from the 23rd sessions itself. Okay. Okay, Adarsh, I got it. No issues at all. Fine. So we'll just wait for a few minutes. When everyone join the session, then we'll start accordingly. And from today onward, we'll start like from the 23rd session mission. Okay. Anyone have any sort of doubt, any queries regarding last class? Please let me know. Anyone of you have any sort of doubt? Yeah, Indraneel Avasthi. Okay, Tanisha, you aren't in the last class. So what I'll share the recording of the last class so that you can check it and practice accordingly. Okay, you can do that. What are the limit of the hackathons should be? No, first of all, Yatharth, like what is the time limit? Time limit of the hackathon will be given by the iCode team, okay, not by us, and we don't know about it. The second question, should we make a team? If yes, how? No, you won't have to make a team, dear. You have to perform individually, okay? And should we make any programs for sponsors? Or, no, you won't have to make any sort of programs for a sponsor. You just have to make the program accordingly what iCode team gonna ask, okay, in the exam itself. That's it. Nothing. You won't have to make anything for sponsors or someone else. Okay, what simple question they're gonna ask, you have to answer. Guys, you all have been very good to this hackathon platform. It's really privileged to be with all of you. It's awesome. I just need to clap for all of you guys that you all have been very curious, significant, okay, for all these missions. Now, what you all have to do, I'll just see that who will give me the answers in the chat box and go ahead accordingly. Like I'll start with the mission, like mission 23, 24, and so on itself. So I'll just ask that what will this step you have to say me, and I'll check that you all are practicing well, you are giving the answer properly or not, and so on. Okay, yeah, we have, okay, no issues at all. Again, we'll start from 23rd level. Okay, again we'll start from 23rd level. I need to explain few things regarding 23rd level. That's why I need to explain it. Okay, so let's start the session, and again I'll start from explaining. Look, because every day, Indraneel, so sir, how we will know that we are in which level? Okay, I'll let you know once I share the screen. I'll let you know that you are in which level. Okay, Sundaram Kumar, your question is, sir, how many levels are there in no, you won't have any levels in the competition. You have just levels for practice. In competition, you'll have just questions. You have to complete it within that specific time. Okay, you won't have any levels. You have a just questions. You have to complete in that specific time. Levels are for practice, dear. How many questions? That also we don't know. That would be scheduled by iCode team. Okay, not by us. Fine. So again, I'll start with a beginning. Such a way, I'll explain that how to start. Like you have to log in. What is the process of login, and so on. Just wait. Okay. So I'll let you know that what are the different steps for login to iCode portal. Okay. Because every day new students gonna join. That's why it's my work to explain these things. Okay. It's pretty simple. Same process we need to follow every day. Like we have a URL, that is https://icode.org. Okay, this URL you need to write it down in the tab, in a new tab itself. Okay, and then you just have an option like click on register, or what you'll get a direct way of to send validation code, and that specific email ID you need to put it over here, like any specific email ID what you are using of yours, of your parent, you have to put, just write it down over here in the email option, tap to send validation code, and then a validation code gonna appear, gonna come in your specific email ID what you have put in over here itself. Okay, now after that, what you have to do, that email ID what you have given in that validation code gonna appear, and that validation code you have to put it over here itself. You'll get an option like submit validation code. You need to write it down, that validation code. It contains like few 6-digit values, like over here you can see 996216. Same thing, same sort of things gonna appear over there itself. Okay, after that, once you tap on send validation code, you'll get this interface. This interface gonna appear. Okay, we all are working on like Python Python advanced, few students working on Python beginner, and few are working on blocky advanced, and few are working on blocky beginners. So specific course gonna appear, gonna flash over here. So if you all can see courses, so this is just an example, that's why it's showing Python beginner. Now once I gonna log in, you can see that course will be Python advanced itself. Okay, then I'll just tap to start learning. Once I tap to start learning, you all can see that I'll directly jump to the interface, or you can say a dashboard of this missions portal. Okay, done. So I'll just close this part. I'll jump directly to the interface. Yep, I'm over here. Look, this is the you can say this is a complete URL what I have. I just pressed enter, and now I'm gonna put my ID. Okay, that trainer test 748 @gmail.com. Okay, trainer test 748 @gmail.com. I'll tap on send validation code, and now the validation code gonna come in that specific email ID what I have provided. Now let's see, does it appear or not? Yeah, it came. Look. So I'll just scroll down. It's not that. So this one. Okay, so it is like 548288. Okay, 548 and 288. 548288. I'll just tap on validation code. Look guys, over here in course we have Python advanced. Now it's appearing the same. Okay, and then we'll tap on start learning. Okay, now I'll tap on just start learning itself. Okay, understood? Anyone has any concern, any queries regarding this, please you can let me know. Okay, now, yeah, Indraleen, you asked me that, sir, how we know that we are in which level? Okay, so what you have to do, just tap on menu, and you all can see like orange color flashing, means it's gonna pop up, it's gonna highlight itself apart from the previous one what you have completed. Like the one you have completed gonna flash like in blue in color. Look, okay, the one which you are in, I am in 25th mission, it's gonna flash in orange color. Okay, and the one those who haven't completed, it would be like faded in color, grayish. Okay, so in this way you can know which mission, which level, which unit you are in. Hope you got the answer, dear, isn't it? Yes or no? Okay. Okay, awesome. Now we'll start. So the first thing we're gonna introduce from here are variables. How many of you know what is variable in Python, guys? Who will define it, a variable in Python? Look over here. Can you all see over here an option like when the block is executed, the value represent by the variable block may change, like a is equal to 1, a becomes 3, a becomes 4 once we have a specific a value. Okay, and then we can add it on by ourselves. Okay, so I am getting an answers, a box in which we can store the value or a string variables or the given sign value variables is used to store data. Okay, can anyone give me an example how we can store data inside it? How we can store a data? A is equal to 1. No, I'm not asking about a is equal to 1 or a is equal to 2. I'm just asking about a live example. Can anyone tell me? Yeah, absolutely. A is a variable and a is storing a data that is okay. No issues at all. I'll let you know. Like a variable is a block of memory which stores a value which may or may not be changed. Exactly. Absolutely. So basically what happens with the help of variable, we have one value, one name, one parameter in which we can store all the required data what we want. Okay, so guys, can you tell me what are the different parameters on which a variable can be written? Like can it be start with any of the values? Yes or no? Not, no, exactly. Then how we can write what are the different parameters? Basically, we have 4 different parameters on which we can write down the variables. We can start down the variables. What are those? Can anyone tell me? We can write only small alphabets. No, we can start with uppercase also. It's not important that we can write down from the small alphabets. We can't write number. Exactly. You can't write number. We can't start with numbers. Exactly. So the first parameter, guys, I'll just write down in the meeting box. Like the first parameter will be any alphabets. Okay. Alphabets. Okay. And after that, the second one will be like alphabet plus value. Okay, alphabets plus value itself. Okay, now we have like underscores. The third value, underscores, we have third of parameter, and the last parameter will be like, okay, sorry, okay, I have written alphabets. Sorry, I have just shared those things, means parameters to a specific student. Sorry, I am just sharing to everyone. We have underscores. You can start variable with underscores also. Okay, and the last thing, like you can use upper limit, means uppercase and lowercase itself. Okay, uppercase and lower lowercase. These 4 things you can use, guys. Alphabets plus values, underscore, uppercase and lowercase. Okay, so alphabets, like you can use a, okay, comma b, comma c, any of those you can write it down accordingly, isn't it? You can give a variable. Lowercase, uppercase, lowercase is sorry, alphabet is like this, alphabet plus value, like a1, a3, okay, b6, anything that would be added with, these are the parameters on which you can write down the strings. Okay, not sorry, variables. No, you can't start directly with any of the values like 1a. You can't use that. You have to use a1, a2, a3 sort of things. Now you can use like a underscore b, okay, or else like a underscore, and anything that based upon underscore you can use by for the different variables itself. Okay, now uppercase, lowercase, like A-double-P-L-E, apple is a different variable. A-double-P-L-E, apple is a different variable. Both of them are different. You want to use any one of them, you can use. You want to use both at the same time, you can use. Okay, it's completely up to you. Fine, understood, guys? Yes or no? Anyone has any problem, you can just ping in the chat box. Now, let's start. Yes, good. Now, exactly. You can write it down like A, B, C, D, anything, whatever you want according to your convenient. Okay. Now, I just need to, a solution for this mission itself. So, what would be the first step, guys? What would be the first step? Shall we need any sort of variables or what we have to do? Tell me. Yep, exactly. Like we have over here a variable like A is equal to 1. If I gonna take like A is equal to 2, then what gonna happen? If I'll take A is equal to 2, then what gonna happen, guys? Tell me. Shall I need to take A is equal to 2? Yes or no? Okay, let's see. No, exactly. The robot will not be able to move. Why it won't be able to move? Because we have just one step over here itself. Okay, we have just one step over here itself. So let's take it like A. Instead of A, we can take anything else, or just A we need to take? Anything, exactly. Yeah, anything you can take. It's completely up to you. Good, guys, very good. So let's take A itself. A equals to 1. Okay, after that, what should be the next step, guys? Let's see. Yep, loop. So what? How we can write it down? Loop. Can anyone give the answer? How we can write it down? The loop. Yeah. For I in range, we have for I in range, and how much the range would be, guys, and how much the range would be. Like I'll take a range for. Okay. So I'll take the range. Let's take it 5. Is it okay? Okay. So let's take it 4. How many sprites do we have? That does it depend upon those things? Okay, what is range? Indranil has told that what is range. Can anyone tell me what is the definition of range? What is the definition of range in Python? Can anyone please tell me? Okay, so range, someone has given, like in Python, it means range to repeat a command. Okay, yeah, exactly, to repeat a command on a specific manner. Like we have a same thing we have to do. Okay, we need to do the same thing. Like always, we'll walk 2 steps. I'm just giving an example, and we're gonna move left or right. For example, we're gonna move left. Again, we'll do the 2 step, then move left. Again, 2 step and move left. Then we just need to loop it, repeat the sentence in our sequence, in our range itself. Okay, so that's why we need to do it n numbers of time. How many times we have to loop it down? Okay, so that is the meaning of range itself. Okay, how many times it want to repeat? Good, very good, guys. So let's loop it down now. And over here, I'll just put like 4. Okay, let's see. Let's check. Now, I'll just go. What will be the next step, guys? Now, Dev will move A. Yep, exactly. Now, this Dev will move step A. And A is equal to 1. Just keep in mind that A is equal to 1 itself. Okay, Dev, we have for I in range 4, and Dev will go few steps ahead, and that step we have mentioned like A itself. Now tell me what would be the next step, guys? It's gonna turn right. Good. Awesome. Very good. I need answers from each and every student. Okay. Now Dev gonna turn right itself. Fine. So again, I'll just press enter. After that, what will be the step? Next step, guys. You all can see A is equal to A plus 1. Okay, then the increment. Why we are giving A is equal to A plus 1? Okay, so for example, A, we have over here itself a variable equals to A plus 1. We have mentioned in such a way that A will move 2 steps, but we need over here, it reached one position over here. Again, it follow the same thing and it reaches over here itself. So the range I'll just put over here is 5. 1, 2, then again it's gonna appear over here itself, then up to 5, the 5th position. So now let's see that does it run properly or not. Okay, let's see. Okay, it means we need to put the range number more. Okay, we need to put the range number more. Okay, over here we have, okay, we have like A plus equals to 1 also. We have to put range at least 8 or 9. So let's put the range 8 because we have a few steps lagging behind. That's why just stuck over here. Then again it will go to this position, turn right, again it's gonna follow the same step and then go ahead. Okay, means add-on happening is over here following. Okay, let's see, does it work properly or not? Now it's gonna move right. Yeah, and last step done. Very good, guys. I'll explain it once again to all of you so that you will understand. Look, the first step I'll annotate and I'll explain. Just give me 1 minute. I just need to drink water. After that, I'll explain. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. Okay, guys. Now let's go ahead again. I'll explain it. The first thing what we have done, we have taken a variable. Okay, like let's choose any different variable. Like I have taken B only. So I'll change the variable over here itself, like B. Okay, and B as well as B. Let's see that is it gonna work or not. Yatharth, in tablet might be, I think, like in tablet you won't be accessed because it would be an outdated one. Just check a new one and then run the code itself. Okay, might be it's an outdated one, it's a previous version one, so that's why. Okay, okay, Joey, I gonna explain the concept of A is equal to A plus 1 itself. What happens basically, guys, this is a range, 8 range. Later on, I'll explain about the range. First of all, I'll explain about a variable, then the step, then I'll let you know what are the different range. So this is a Dev, okay, and Dev is going step ahead. I step ahead, I'm saying. So one step that is equal to B. Okay, one step that is equal to B, and you can see over here I haven't mentioned any of the step. I just mentioned the variable because this variable is storing data. Okay, this variable is storing our data. Just keep in mind. Okay, now what gonna happen itself? So once Dave go one step ahead, this position, it reaches to this position itself. After that, what happens? Once it reaches to this position, it needs to turn left or right. Okay, it needs to turn left or right. Dave has reached to this position. We have one step. We have done completed this one. I'll just change the annotation clear. So that, yeah. So Dave has reached to this one, and we all know that B is a variable that is equal to 1 already we have done. You can see. Okay. Now, once this Dave reaches over here itself, it needs to turn left or right according to the steps. Over here, the left step is going to fall this Dave down, and the right step is giving him the different positions to walk accordingly. Okay, that's why we have taken right. Okay, that's why we have taken a right step. Now Dave is over here facing this side, accordingly. Now what's gonna happen? We have given a range like this same thing, because it needs a few steps again, then again it should go right, again it will stop over here, again it should go right, again it will stop over here, again it should go right, again it's going to stop over here, again it should go right, and then the final right he will take to eat this item number 3rd itself. Okay, so that's why we have taken range. Now we'll count the range also, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You all see, you all just check it, numbers of time where we have moved, where we have changed the directions, changed the step. That is the complete numbers of range here. Okay, we have taken the steps. Those are equal to the numbers of range what we need to take itself. Okay, now what is B equals to B plus 1? It means everywhere it's gonna add on. Like once this Dave is reached over here, okay, now the B means the step will be 1 plus 1. Okay, so it will reach like 2 step over here, then again it will turn towards left, right, then it will take again 1 step more, like 1, 2, 3. Okay, then again it will turn right, then again 1 step ahead, because it's gonna keep on increasing. Okay, like we have over here plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 and so on, like dots are gonna put, it means so on. So how many n numbers of time range we have given? So n number of you can say increment in the numbers, in the steps gonna happen. So over here we have 2 steps, then it will take 3 steps, like you can see it reaches up to here, it needs like 1, 2, 3. Okay, then again it turns right, you can see the step increases like 1, 2, 3, 4. Again it's going to turn right, you can see the step increases to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again it turns right, you can see the step going to increase to like 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again it's going to turn right, and it's going to the step increased by 1, like 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last is 8 itself. Again it's going to turn right, and 1, 2. In 8 it cannot cover completely the items what we have in this mission itself. Okay, understood? I have already explained the range over here. I already explained the you can say variables over here. I already explained an add-on increment variables what we have used as like B, C, D, A, whatever variable. Even there you can write it down your name also. It's completely up to you. Okay, so please don't mug up, please don't confuse in giving the variables, and as well as the increment means add on the steps what I have provided. Okay, somewhere you'll get like minus also, somewhere you'll get values you need to add it on, more than one also you have to use according to the project itself. Okay, hope everyone understood what I explained right now. Anyone has any concern, any queries, anything you need to ask, please tell me. Any one of you? Okay, let me just check the chat box. No, sir. Great. Awesome. Understood. Now let's go ahead. Okay. So once again, I'll run it, because once it run, then only we would go to the next step. I have added only one step over here. That's why I have put in a range tier. Look, for I in range, because it's going to keep on adding the different variables, like it will add b plus 1, then in the next range b plus 2, then the next range b plus 3, b plus 4, and so on. Okay, that's why I have given just b is equal to b plus 1, and in range it has been facilitated, it has been just put in inside that part. Okay, so yeah, look, one range is over here, again it will appear, it will move right, the range gonna add on, and b, look, this is not for a specific step, it's completely for a given range. Okay, b should add on whatever variable we have taken, it should add on accordingly. Okay, Joey, understood? Yes or no? If you have any sort of problem, please let me know. Understood? Yes or no? Tell me, guys. Any one of you have any problem? Okay, no one has any problem. Great. So, no problem. Good. Now, guys, so what we're gonna do for this project? We have like n numbers of range also. We have 1, 2, 3. Like I'll count the items: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it should go one step ahead. Then again, it's gonna take right. Now over here we have the range in odd. Okay, in odd we have the range like a is equal to a plus 2, means it's gonna add 2 times ahead. Like if there would be one step, then if after that we're gonna add 2 another steps, so completely there would be 3 total steps. Again 3 plus 2, 5, again 5 plus 2, 7, and again 7 plus 2, 9 itself. We all can count, like we have one step over here itself, then it turns right, it will take 1, 2, 3 steps. You all can see the steps are increasing. So on over here, again, it's going to turn right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all can see the step has been increased to 5. So 5 means a plus 2 we have already mentioned. Then the range what we have provided, it's increasing. Now you can see a 7 step: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last will be the 9 step, like 7 plus 2 over here. Okay, if there would be any different step like 11, then we have increment in the range, like 5 to 6 range we have over here. Then now you can count the steps over here, that would be the last one: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ninth would be the last, you can say, the step for taking all the different items what we have over here itself. Okay, now guys, tell me what would be the first step. Okay, so good, exactly, a is equal to 1. For I in range we have taken like 5. Okay, yeah, good Yatharth, Sundram, very good, you are absolutely right. So the first step we'll take any variable you can take that is equal to 1. Okay, variable we are taking, and this is storing a data that is equal to 1. If we have any string, if we have, acha, can anyone tell me in Python how many type of numbers we gonna use? How many type of number we use in Python? Tell me. You can ping in the chat box how many type of numbers we use in Python. What do you mean, sir? Number, it means like, exactly. Someone has written float, someone has written integer. So how many type of this number we gonna use in Python? Tell me. Integer, float, double. What is double, Tanisha? Can you just tell me, dear? You are absolutely right about the integer. No, not string, not tuple. These are not the number. These are not the number. Whole numbers and rational numbers, no. We have 3 different numbers. Like the first number is integer, second number is float, third number is complex number, dear. Okay, complex number. Okay, can anyone tell me a is equal to 1 I have given? Is it integer, float, or complex? What it is? Integer. Awesome. Good, good. Exactly. Everyone knows it. And what about float? Can anyone give me the example of float? Yeah, exactly. The answer would be like any value, any numbers that based upon a decimal, that is float. Okay, like 1.4, 1.8, 9.5, every value which based upon decimal, that is float. Now, who will tell me about the complex? Who will tell me about the 1.4? Yeah, exactly, is a float. Yeah, Indranil, awesome. Any value which is based upon a real number plus a complex number, that is equal to complex number. Okay, sorry, a number based upon real and imaginary, like 4a plus j, okay, or else 4a plus 0, 4a plus something. Okay, anything which is based upon a real number as well as the imaginary number, that is equal to complex number. Okay, so we have three different number system in the Python. It's good that everyone knows about it, and that's why I have I just revised that these are the three types of different numbers what we gonna use in different places itself. Okay, now awesome, good. I'll write down in the chat box also. You, if you need to write it down, you all can do it. So yeah, the first number will be like integer, integer. Okay, then float, 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 and the last is complex. Okay, complex. Sorry, complex, integer, float, and complex. These three type of numbers we have to use in Python itself. Okay, awesome. Now, so after this, what would be our next step? We're gonna put loop. Okay, we're gonna put loop. Awesome. Acha, one question from my side to everyone. Can anyone tell me what are the different loop we have? Different types of loop? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we have for loop, while loop, elif, elif statement, while statement are different here, Indranil. That is also a part of Python, but that's not a loop. Huh, tell me. Exactly. We have like for loop, while loop, nested also. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between for loop and while loop? How many of you are gonna tell me what is the difference between for loop and while loop? File you can while you can use in condition, as well as for also you can use in the condition. This is a condition what we are putting there. Okay. The difference between for and while, guys, it's just because how we can differentiate for loop and while loop is based upon iteration based loop for just for loop. Now, what is iteration based loop? You can change it at any place. Okay, you can change it for any place. Like you have a different strings, you have a different list, you have a different tuples. Anywhere you can use a for loop for a specific number of times wherever you want to repeat. Okay, like 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, wherever you want to repeat it. Okay, you can use it. But while loop, it gonna repeat continuously once the statement gonna fail. If a statement is true, then it gonna keep on continuously going on, repeat itself. Once it gonna fail, then while loop stops. But over here, it won't. In for loop, we just give for the specific period of time, like we have a number of range and numbers of range. Wherever you want to put the range, you can put it accordingly. Okay, like 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, n numbers of time you can put it. It's up to you. But in while loop, once the statement, you won't have to put any range. Once the statement is true, once the statement is executing properly, it's okay. Once it fails down, okay, once it won't execute the output, then the while loop fails and stop at a specific position. Okay, that's the most often difference between for loop as well as for the while loop. Okay, these two type of loops can be used inside each other to generate nested loop. Nested loop is nothing else. Once you use each of both of them, like for loop as well as while loop, inside each other. Okay, inside each other, I'll let you know also where we're gonna use the example. With the example itself, once you use these two loops, like for loop and while loop, under each circumstances, then it's gonna generate another loop that is called nested loop. Okay, chalo. Now let's go ahead with the program. So we have over here like a is equal to 5. Now we'll take for loop. Now you can anyone tell me how many number of range we have to take? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 number of times we have to take. So I'll just tap it 5. Okay, fine. Now after that, this the step would be like this. Dave will go ahead with a step. With a step, I'm saying, okay, not like number of steps gonna increase. I'm just telling about with a step. Like Dave will go ahead with a step. And how many step over here? What we're gonna write it down, guys? Yep, exactly, with a. Awesome. We're gonna write it down a, or any of the variables what you all have taken. Okay, what you all have taken, it's gonna appear. After that, what will be the next step? You should move left or right, then right, turn right itself. Good. I really don't know about these things. You all have to tell me. Okay, good. So I'm really kid on these platforms in front of you all. So please help me out. Thanks. Now we have like Dave.turn right. Once it turn right, what should happen then? The next step would be an increment by 2 itself. Awesome, guys. Why we are taking an increment by 2? Already I explained this part. Because the steps are increasing by 2 on each and every positions. Yeah, odd steps. Awesome. So like a is equal to a plus 2 itself. Okay, now let's execute it and run it and see that is it working properly or not. Awesome, it's working properly. Look, the steps are increasing. I explained it once again, don't worry about that. And the last would be, yeah, perfect. Now I'll explain it once again to this with this part, this mission, then we'll go ahead. Like we have taken a variable a is equal to 1. Okay, a is a variable that it's completely up to you. Yeah, Indrili, you have taken 9 range. It's gonna work. No issues at all. Yesterday, Sabha ma'am was there, so there was a level in which she told us to give a loop inside a loop. So can you show it again? I really don't know the level, dear. I'll ask with her and let you know on which level she has done this specific thing. Then I'll let you know, okay? Over here, we have 5 range, I in 5 range, like 5 times it's gonna move. It's gonna take these steps. Increment of a is equal to a plus 2. Okay, if in the previous one we have taken just a plus 1 and odd numbers, over here we have an even number. So that's why we have taken a is equal to a plus 2 itself. Okay, so I'll just tap on run. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Look, it's increasing by 2. Now it has taken 7 steps. Previous it was 5. Now it's taking 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Done. Awesome. Now, a little bit we are increasing, means moving our steps towards a difficult platform. So please, you all have to put attention and give the answers correctly and properly. Okay, fine. Now let's go ahead. So guys, how we can start? Who will tell me? A is equal to 12. Is it okay, guys? If you're gonna take A is equal to 12, and Sundaram, why we have taken A is equal to 12? Yatharth, we'll check it in the last class. Means at once we complete the levels, we'll go to the next one and then it will move. Okay. So A is equal to 12 or just Dev is equal to 12. What would be the step? Tell me. Shall I take A is equal to 12 or Dev is step 12? Guys, answer it please in the chat box. Dev step. Okay, Dev step to 12. Like A is equal to 12 or just 12. Where it will go? Like over here it will follow, or what gonna happen? Dev step would be. Huh. Go ahead, guys. Tell me. What would be its answer? A is equal to 12. Shall I write it down, or Dev step is equal to 12? Okay, fine. Now, if I write it down like A, I have given a variable A equals to 12. Now, what would be the next parameter? What would be the next line, guys? Tell me. Sorry, I just gonna take it like 12. So what would be the next line? Okay, we need to write it down like we'll write. Fine. Okay, I'll just remove it. I'll just follow your step, guys. Okay. I'll go to the Dev. That's why I was asking. And step will be like 12. Done. And I just came to the next line. Now what I have to do? Turn right or turn left, guys? Okay, awesome. So we need to turn right. I'll just tap with the Dev and turn right. Now what would be the step after this? Guys, what would be the next step then? Okay, then again 4 step. Fine. I'll just tap on Dev dot step. Sorry. And this step would be 4. Yeah. Now, what would be the next step? Okay, again -4 step. Fine, I am following you itself. Okay. So let's see. -4. Now it's a challenge part to all of you students. Go ahead. Now, what will the next step, Sundaram? Then we'll turn left. So, okay. Now I'll just tap Dev. It should turn left. Now, what will be the next step? Okay, then there would be a step 6. Step 6 or step -6? Step. Okay, Anisha is saying -6, and Sundaram is saying 6. We'll try both of. Okay, we'll try with 6 also. Sorry, and we'll try with -6 also. Let's see who is right. Okay, good. First of all, we'll start with 6. Okay, Yatharth is also telling -6. Fine. So we'll check with the minus part also. Now, what will be the next step after this? Okay, now majority is telling -6. So I'll go with the majority of them. Done. Now, again, after that, we need to turn left or right, guys. Okay, so fine. We need to turn Okay, so Dave, let's do it turn right. Okay, and after that, what would be the next step? Okay, after turn right, we have like Dave step 3. So we'll take like Dave step 3. Okay, this wouldn't be right. This should be left itself. According to you, I really don't know. I'm not putting my concept over here. Fine. Now go ahead. What would be the next step? Okay, then Yatharth is telling -3. Okay, I'll follow one student now. Okay, yeah. After this, what would be the -3 you were saying? Okay, fine. This would be the -3. Fine. Now, okay, I got it. This would be like 3, and after that, there should be -3. So I'll go again ahead. Dave step -3. Then we need turn right. Okay, Dave should turn right itself. Yeah, now after that, again, we need step -4. Okay, let's see. Step, Dave, step -4. And after that, turn right. Let's see. Turn right, turn. Okay, turn left. So yeah, turn left. And then after that, once we do turn left, then Yatharth, you were telling about this, isn't it? This one. Okay, let's run it and check we are going properly or not. Fine. We'll see. Where will lag? It's gonna take like 12 step. Fine. Okay. It means like over here we are lagging. Where we are lagging? Over here itself. Okay. And then it should be like 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. It should be like turn right. Okay. Now let's see. No, it's going again at the wrong place. It means like we are lagging somewhere else. So it has taken this step, this one, and then it should go -3. Why it's going? Then again it should turn. I just need to remove this part. Okay, then let's see. -4. No, it shouldn't move like fine. Let's move these things right now. Okay, I'll run it once again. Look, it's pretty confusing, guys. Just wait. Let me check what happens after this. Once we turn right, after that, what's gonna happen? Okay, it's step it. Okay, now you all need to say like what we have to do after this. Means it should turn right or turn left. Just answer me in the chat box. Everyone has to answer me in the chat box. It should turn right or turn left. Okay, this after this, okay, step should be -3. Fine. So turn right is okay, not left, not right, left. Okay, it means I have to remove this part, isn't it? Fine. So I just need to write it down like Dev minus 3. Dev step minus 3. Fine. Now what will be the next step? So now what will be the next step? Okay. Again, you all are confused. One is saying left, one is saying right. What you all are doing, guys? Second this one. Okay. So, got it right. Okay. So I should need to turn right. Okay. Let's see. Dev, turn right. Now what would be the next step, guys? I just move turn right. Means we are back from here onward. Okay. No, sir, it will be left. Okay, let's see. Is it right or left? First of all, I'll put 4th step. Then we'll see left or right. Okay. Sorry. The step would be 4. Step 4. Okay. Now I'll run it. Let's see. It's properly moving over here. Okay. Now minus 6. 3 minus 3. Turn right. This right is okay. Look, after right, we need to again move to few steps at the different position. Like after this, we have to use like turn left, step 4, like we have turn Indranil, you can share your code, no issues at all, dear. Okay, now it should move like left. Okay, and then guys, what would be the next step? Okay, yeah, exactly. Now there should be like dev, like I'll write it down. Dev dot step. Okay, and open and close bracket, and there should be 4 different steps. Okay, great, awesome. And what would be the next one then? After this, -2 and then -4. No, we'll take -2 and then turn right. Let's take like Dev dot step step -2. And what after this? We have taken -2 step, then it reaches up to here. Then it should turn towards right or left, guys? Tell me. Turn right and move towards 2 step. Dev should turn towards right. Okay, so right over here. Then Dev will take just 2 steps. Done. Let's see it's going to work or not. Perfect. Look, but there is one mistake what we have done over here. Like we have not put in any sort of loop over here, guys. Now what I have to do, let's try to put the loop. We'll check with this code. Now does it work? Let's see. like 12 we have 4 step back, Dave dot -4 should go back again. It's gonna take like -4 step. Perfect. Now I'll let you know, this is the last thing what we are discussing. So we have over here a complete loop part. Like Dave, we have taken step 12. It reaches up to here itself. Okay. Then we have given range A, means half of the range. Like, sorry, range I'm saying a variable like 6, because after that, it should come back again and take a different steps, like 4 different steps to reach up to here itself. Okay. Then go back like -4 we have given. Then it should again turn left. The same thing going to happen again and again. Okay. Then minus A. What is minus A? It should take like -6 steps. -6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Opposite way. Again, it should follow the same process. Turn right. Okay. Then it will take like -2. 2 steps. We have given A -2 over here. It means like -2 steps. It's gonna take. Again, come back, follow the same thing, and then reaches up to the last one. Okay. So we have completed up to here, means we have completed like 25th of the projects of wandering in space. In the next class, means tomorrow, we'll go ahead with different projects itself. Okay, so please complete it up to here, and if you come up with any of the question, I'll answer. Okay, so just let me take the attendance, then we can wrap up this session. Okay. Yep. Okay, guys. Bye. Take care. Have a nice day. Stay safe. So, few questions I have. Okay, how many classes are done till now? So we have like today is 4 in the last class, 3 is today. Today is the 7th class, dear Indranil. 7th class. Okay. Okay. Bye. Take care. Have a nice day, guys. Please practice. Bye bye.